This idea that I have is, that's crazy that I had it blocked out for a girls' weekend. And 2024, we are starting it off right. Ooh. Welcome back to another vlog. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Welcome back to another vlog. If you are new, I'm Imani. And I was literally just editing this video and I realized I never did an intro. But I wanted to give a behind the scenes look into me producing this event that I'm doing under my company and it's called the Self-Care Lab. It basically is a experience where people can come for free and they're able to create their own flower arrangement. They're able to get massages. We're gonna have a photo booth. We're just gonna have the whole shebang. It'll be April 5th in Atlanta and I'm so freaking excited. And with this specific video, because I'm going to make it a series on my channel, so there'll be multiple episodes, multiple videos. This episode will be all about me initially coming up with the idea, me calling two of my closest friends and kind of seeing what their thoughts were, me speaking with the venue, creating a sponsorship deck, just all of the behind the scenes stuff, all of the back end things that a lot of people don't typically see. And I'm literally, as I was editing that video, because today is a content day for me, so as I was editing that video, like I said, I didn't have an intro, and I'm about to actually go create content, which will be in the second episode, which is why I'm wearing the same thing that I'll be wearing in the second episode. And I have not technically announced it yet. I will be announcing it, if everything goes right, I will be announcing it by Friday. And I'll leave all the information down below once the ticket link and stuff is live. And I'm super duper excited about this. It's going to be a fun project. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, mostly TikTok, you would know that I treat my Fridays as a self-care day, and my favorite form of self-care is creating floral arrangements, and so I kind of use the phrase Fridays are for flowers. So I'm excited to be turning my self-care hobby into like a experience for other people to enjoy. And if you're interested in seeing like the behind the scenes stuff of what happens when, I can't show everything. I cannot show everything. There's a lot of things I do have to take out. But if you want to see behind the scenes stuff of how planning an event, producing an event goes, then stay tuned. I'm somebody that loves to document my process. So this is just like, why not turn it into something, right? Let's get into the behind the scenes. How are you guys? So I had this idea.
I said, anytime you tilt your head like that and your eyes do that thing, that means it's in trouble.
I feel like I haven't done like an event for me this year. Like if it wasn't for a client, I ain't do nothing. And I've been having a bug, and I've been wanting to do an event, and there was nothing coming to my mind. I wasn't feeling inspired. But then today, so then in my head, I was like, you should do something like this. Because you always used to post the Flower Friday things and then you stopped. So then my mind started to go. And then I was like, well, since I did it on Fridays, like I always would post the flowers on Fridays, I feel like I had to do this event on a Friday. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know what else would be a part of it. This is all my thoughts. So then I'm like, okay, when is like National Flower Day? And it was like in like May or something like that. Maybe it was in March. And I was like, that seems a little too close. And then I was like, when is National Self-Love Day? And that's February 13th. And I was like, Valentine's Day weekend, not here for it.
That's sorry you don't have a Valentine's Day thing. Okay.
And then, no. I mean, technically that's also Valentine's Day too, but I didn't want to do something on Valentine's Day. So then I looked up National Self-Love Day, which is April 5th. Or is it Self-Care Day? No, Self-Care Day, April 5th, which lands on a Friday. So then I go into my calendar and I don't know if I mentioned this to y'all or something, but I had blocked out like girls' weekend, pajama night, sipping paint. I don't know if I had mentioned that, but apparently I was going to mention it to y'all.
You had it planned.
Right. So then I was like, I have a friend that does massages and self-care. Hello. So then I was like, this could be like a cute little like pop-up shop, and then eventually do like multiple stops, like multiple like in different cities or whatever. So like you build your bouquet, build your arrangement, you get a massage, you get like a cute drink. But I don't want it to be just for women. Like I want men to feel like they can come in there and make their arrangements as well. So that's as far as I got. And then I was like, oh, that would be cute to do like maybe like an ice cream truck or something else interactive. So what do y'all think? Would y'all do, like, would y'all go to that? What y'all think?
That's really cute. I'm trying to think of how to.
Before I called y'all, I was looking at venues and I seen this white space. Let me see if I can find it again. And it was so cute. It had like these large windows.
That's so crazy because that's the kind of feel that gives this event, like this clean.
Like
yes.
And it's ground level. So like people just walk right in, or people that's walking past, like they can see it and come in. That's crazy that I had it blocked out for a girls' weekend and I don't even know where that date came from.
Situation will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, cause I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile I loved you, you were my girl. You see,
Hey, I can. This idea that I have is, we came up with a name for now. It's called the Self-Care Lab. And basically, it's an experience within an experience. When I moved to Atlanta in 2021, I started buying myself flowers every Friday. That was like a thing. It became like Flower Friday. That was my self-care. And fast forward to 2024, that's been like a habit of mine now. And I think across the board, everybody that I've spoken to, or even just on social media, has said like 2023 basically was very chaotic for them. They had lots of ups and downs. Like it was just a lot. Everybody needed some type of self-care, which kind of sparked this idea of like, I want people to go somewhere where they can just experience self-care. So the idea is that it's going to be multiple stations in this lab. So it'll be like a flower arrangement making station. I have a friend that owns a wellness company. She does massages. She's actually in the DMV area. It's called Old Girl Relax. So that's we all went to school together. So Deja, me, and then my friend that owns the company. She does massages. And then there would be like an affirmation station. And then we would obviously have a bar because you can't have an event without a bar. And then another type of activation, maybe like candle making or something like that. So that's kind of like the summary of it. And so when I was thinking about it and I kind of ran this idea by them, I was like, oh, Be Social has this location out here in Atlanta. I would love to see if this is something that, they could possibly host. And so that's when I hit you up. And then, well, thank you. I'm going to get the deck over to you it's Friday, by Monday. And hopefully we can get this to work. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
You all have a good weekend.
All right, you too. Bye. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video. I think this is the third day of me actually like documenting this process. But I just got off a meeting. I just got off a Zoom call. And I'm so excited because I've had this idea. It started at the end of 2023. It is now the first week of 2024. And my goal is for this event to happen April 5th. And it's looking like it's going to happen. I have secured, not officially, but officially secured the venue. That's who I just got the phone with or the Zoom with. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this video. I don't know if I'm going to wait until the end or if I'm going to include it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But basically, I am documenting this process of me bringing the self-care lab to life. And basically, this idea started from me and my love for flowers. Going to Trader Joe's, spending $20 every 2 weeks and getting flowers. I kind of when I moved to Atlanta in 2021, towards the end of 2021 is when I kind of started picking up this habit. And it's literally like my favorite form of self-care. But self-care looks different to everybody. And so this whole self-care lab thing is kind of going to tie into that and is kind of going to tap into that. And I just can't wait. I can't wait. Because the venue, when you're planning an event, the venue is usually the hardest part of planning, because you got to find the right space, you got to make sure it's within your budget, you got to make sure it's available, all of the above. And when I tell you relationships are so important and using your resources is so important. So yeah, basically the self-care lab started from me doing weekly trips or whatever, bi-weekly trips to Trader Joe's, just wherever, to get flowers. And that's going to be one station. We're going to have a flower making arrangement station. And then my friend who does massages, she's going to have her own station. And then we're going to do like an affirmation station. And then we're going to have like a bar with like cute drinks, wine, seltzer, water, all of the above. And then we're possibly going to do like candles or like a perfume making station. And then ideally we're going to bring this like on tour. So we're going to start in Atlanta, bring it to DC, bring it to New York, bring it to Houston, all of the above. So I am super duper excited. Like, I have not had a passion project. Basically this idea stemmed from like not only my favorite self-care hobby, but also I have not planned an event for Leda Co. Like our own event. We've planned events for other clients, we've planned events for other people, but since 2019, pre-COVID, that was the last event we did where it was our branded event. And that was when we were doing our music showcases. So I'm excited. Like, this is a true like passion project. So I'm fingers crossed that it's going to happen and it's going to work out. Because baby, I got ideas and I'm ready. 2024, we are starting it off right. We are starting it off right, okay?
But you're so steady leaving, baby. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. Oh, girl, your face is saying why.
So I'm picking up the camera again because I don't know. I think I said this before, but I don't know how I'm editing this. I don't know what this series is going to look like. I don't know if it's just going to be a bunch of vlogs, if it's going to be one long video. I don't know, but I like to document my process. So today is January 25th, and we are actively planning in full production mode for this self-care event that I am doing on April 5th. So things are happening. So now we're at the stage now where I am starting to reach out to sponsors. And that's kind of where I was like, you know what, let me pick up the camera, because I haven't picked up the camera in a while. I think the last time I kind of vlogged was when I was having a meeting with the venue, but now I'm doing like a lot of the back end stuff. So I'm reaching out to sponsors, reaching out to partners, seeing who's, wants to be a part of this event. And at the event is going to be multiple activations within the space. So it's going to be a floral arrangement station. It's going to be a massage station. We're going to have a photo booth station. And then we're going to have a bar. So it's just like, a Friday evening. People come after work. People meet new people. People come with their friends. Come alone. Come with your date. Come with your person. Like, whatever it is. Just come and have a good time. And I'm excited. So I'm literally sitting here now putting together, my arm hurts, building out the click up portion of it so that I can really stay on schedule of what needs to be done and all of the above.
And you live with moderate to severe Crohn's disease.
Hello, welcome to another special edition of On the Road with Club Shay. All places in the U.S. Why ATL?
Like when I was younger.
Did you have very many friends? Do you remember friends when you were growing up? You say you left at 6 or 7.
Tears and I should have been more smart about it.